This is a client example. Now, as I go through this, it might seem a little bit far-fetched. But I guarantee you this is very real and is in active engagement with multiple clients across sectors. So this is urbanization. Over 50% of today's population live in metro areas. The acceleration of the urbanization movement is not going to subside anytime soon. Why is that important? It doesn't matter if you're in energy and utility, travel and transportation, CPG and retail, banking and insurance. All these sectors derive a lot of their value from people that live and come to cities and inside the cities themselves. Let's go to my hometown. This is Times Square in New York City. Freeze. The movement of the city and the momentum drives opportunity. That opportunity is bound by time and space. So if the movement happens and you did nothing about it, it's gone. It's money left on the table. So we talked to the teams and we said, can we capture the opportunity in each and every frame and provide the means to our clients to act on it and realize the value that comes from it? And the answer is absolutely yes. There are signals everywhere. Those signals, if compiled in an effective manner, can create a digital manifestation of the city in motion. That digital manifestation can turn into an insight that turns into action. Now, companies are doing a lot of these things today, right? So if you think about hotels, they've been using airport reports to think about occupancy. Companies have been using Twitter to communicate and talk to their customers. But all these signals in tandem create something that is more than sum of the parts. And IBM is in a unique position to be the service provider that brings this to you. And I'll say why. We all talked about the bleeding edge of technology with Watson, with Demand Insights, with platforms for advanced analytics and people who know what to do with it. It's a big data challenge for sure. But there's more than that. There is subtlety to the movement in the city that data science alone would not be enough. If you guys remember, IBM was and still is active in the Smarter Planet, Smarter Cities initiative. That Smarter Planet and Smarter Cities initiative gave us firsthand familiarity with over 800 cities around the world. We worked with municipalities and first responders to help them understand the city for their specific needs. This is just the next step in that evolution that very few companies can claim to have the same legacy and the same expertise. What is this good for? There's plenty of use cases, and it's across industries. But I'll talk about one client engagement that I'm particularly involved with right now in Tokyo. The client has about 400,000 vending machines across Tokyo. About 100,000 of them are connected to the internet. So some questions that come up include, where should I put the machine? How do I judge the mix of products between hot, cold, carbonated juices? Can I get away with dynamic pricing? So I come up from the subway, it's really hot outside. Would I really mind paying another 20 cents for a Coke? Dynamic routing. Distribution center inventory. The use cases just keep piling up. But only if you understand city dynamics. So I want to end with what I started. Mark Claire said it's not about digital transformation, it's about business transformation. We bring all of this into actionable tools that we enable our clients. And by the way, not just at the planning level. So if I'm the guy driving the truck, if I'm the guy who is supposed to put the promotions in store, we will have fit-for-purpose extension of this to enable that. And the Apple partnership is a great way to do that. So what's next? There are 3 phases to building this. One is we need to anticipate this disruption. So we take the physical geospatial area and we layer it with intelligence. We then identify the opportunities that exist within the marketplace. We capture them, and you make sure that you actually recognize the value that they represent. The GBS services team and the analytics team are here, and we're happy to have that conversation with you and other conversations that relate to this topic at any time. Thank you very much for your time.